Hello guys, and welcome to the Guyz podcast. I am your host Ben, and we are joined by Jack, Alex, and Grayson. So to start this off, I'm sure you guys have all played Minecraft. It is a very classic and popular game.
So, what are your guys' favorite parts of Minecraft?
My favorite part about Minecraft is all the special soups that give you regeneration, speed, and yeah.
My favorite part is that the game is still active and gets a lot of cool updates to make the game look more natural.
My favorite part is that the game is like a type of sandbox game, which makes it more adventurous in a way, mostly. You could do anything with mostly any block, and redstone is a big counterpart with it.
Cool. My favorite part is learning how to make contraptions using redstone. Once I built an automatic bone meal farm, allowing me to farm extremely fast. Which brings us to our sponsor, Alex's Bone Meal.
The one that's actually from Minecraft.
Are your crops limp, your soil soulless, is your garden growing nothing but disappointment? Have you tried sun, rain, prayers, and sacrifices without results? Then it's time to bury your doubts and feed your dreams with Alex's Bone Meal.
Crafted from only the finest pulverized skeletons, Alex's Bone Meal jumpstarts your plants with bone-chilling speed. Whether you're farming wheat, roses, or just personal pride, one sprinkle and bam, instant jungle.
Alex, Bone Meal. Alex's Bone Meal, yeah, it's fertile as heck. Farms, flowers, trees, and now you're tilling the deck. Sprinkle and watch it, now you're growing a stack. Ooh, super speedy, it's a farming attack!
So I'll start us with our first question. What's the most annoying thing about Minecraft? Personally, I don't like the totem of undying because it's an item that saves you from dying. It's like cheating if you use it in hardcore because you can't die if you have multiple of them. If you're not supposed to die, what's the point? It really makes hardcore less of a challenge.
The spider talkie is way too overpowered. It can climb up walls and attack from either a distance or close combat, and when the skeleton has armor and possibly an enchanted bow, it's way worse.
My least favorite part is keeping track of all the updates because there's new stuff over and over and over, and then you also need to get better at some things so you can get better at the game.
My most annoying thing has to be the Vexes. You don't know where they are, and it's really hard to kill them considering they're small hitbox and they fly everywhere.
Oh yeah, another annoying thing is phantoms.
Why did the phantoms win the mob vote?
It's weird.
Okay, that's our next question. What are the pros and cons of Java versus Bedrock Edition? It sucks that Minecraft has different versions. Some things require you to play it on a different console.
I think that Java Edition is worse because it's a lot harder to launch, but it also has more modding capability. It's harder to play multiplayer, but it is more open.
And a con for Java is that it's more demanding for the hardware.
And for Bedrock, the regeneration with the health is way slower on the Bedrock edition. And trust me, I know because I have over 2,000 hours, which is crazy on Minecraft Bedrock, and 100 hours, maybe even more on Java edition. Another thing that Bedrock is harder is that one thing, it took me about 30 hours beating the game on Bedrock edition, and it only took me about 2.5 hours beating it on Java.
What are the hardest parts for you guys about Minecraft? I think trying to raid ancient cities is one of the hardest part of Minecraft, because if you are too loud, you will summon the Warden, one of the most powerful enemies in the game. It can kill you in one hit with any of its attacks, even if you have the most powerful armor. This is especially hard for hardcore players.
I believe it is the most the most difficult mob to kill.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing in Minecraft is trying to kill the Ender Dragon, or what Ben said, the Warden, when people are trying to chase you down.
I think the hardest part for me is actually getting the courage to play survival mode.
For me, it's the Wither. Since I play on Bedrock Edition, the Wither has double the HP and explodes when you spawn it. I don't know if Mojang fixed it yet, but I doubt they did. Also, the Elder Guardian is, but just for some water-breathing potions and you'll be fine.
What is your guys' favorite game mode? I like creative because you have every item and you can build whatever you want. You can express your creativity.
I just play whatever. I usually just look at the marketplace for free packs and then play them.
I usually like going to the servers and playing Bed Wars with all the types of blocks and the end of worlds.
Mine is the OG Survival. It's a classic and entertaining to me. And creative and adventure aren't as entertaining.
Which item or block is the most useful? I think one of the best items is the Ender Crystal because it can be used to respawn the Ender Dragon, but it is also great for fighting. An explosion from the crystal can one-shot. I also really like the Mace weapon. It does more and more damage based on how long you fall, meaning if you fall 12 blocks, you can one-shot a person wearing full netherite armor.
Some people have one-shotted the warden using the mace.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think the most useful block for me is probably redstone. I like redstone, and I can sometimes use it to build cool things.
I like the Elytra wings because if you use the mace with the Elytra wings, then you can do like billions of damage.
My favorite is easily wood or command block, but let's just exclude that because that's kind of cheating, but it's easily wood. The amount of stuff that you could build and craft with it and use later on for useful tools makes it one of the best categories of blocks.
What's your favorite boss out of the 4? Is it the Elder Guardian, Wither, Warden, or Ender Dragon? My favorite is the Wither because it serves as a challenge for players. Despite its health, it is also easier to summon than to resummon the Ender Dragon. I think the Ender Dragon is easy to fight if you have good gear.
Well, first up, technically the Elder Guardian and the Warden aren't bosses, but my favorite is definitely the Wither. Really, it's summoned in a really creative way, and killing it will give you the Nether Star, which is very important, which will help you create a beacon and to give you really good effects.
I'm gonna go back to Jack. I believe in the game files, or Mojang said that they like the Elder Guardian and the Warden were bosses. I forgot where though.
They don't have a boss health bar.
My favorite one is the Ender Dragon because it has like the cool attacks, like it can breathe I don't know. Wait, what's the purple stuff called?
Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, and then they can also shoot fireballs that spread out that fire, that dragon breath. But yeah.
Mine has to be the Ender Dragon because it's the most important boss out of the 3 and it's essential to beat the game. The other 3 are just add-ons. The others are important though and is vital to have fun at the games later.
Have you guys watched the movie? If so, what was it like? I watched it and I thought it was funny. I loved the humor, especially Jack Black and Jason Momoa's humor.
I liked the movie. My favorite part is probably seeing Godly cool builds and also the villager.
Yeah, I've watched it and I like the chicken jockey and the water bucket scenes there.
I personally liked it and it wasn't what was I expecting. I heard from other people that it was good, but not that good.
What do you guys think is the weirdest thing in Minecraft? For me, why does Java Edition have to get all the updates first? Is Java Edition a king or something?
For me, probably the fact that Minecraft physics can, like, you can throw a heavy anvil. Steve can hold, like, tons of anvils, but yet he can't hold a chicken.
And like the infinite water, if you just put water, it just starts spilling out like infinite of it. But my favorite one is like the pink sheep because that's definitely not a natural color for a sheep.
In my opinion, the weirdest thing is the automatic farms that you can make and how people find out to make them.
How long have you been on Minecraft and why? I forgot many, but probably about 100 hours. I think it is fun and I love building.
I have literally no idea. I remember, I think I was 4 when I first played Minecraft. And then I bred way too many pigs.
I think it's like 38 hours because there's not that many devices at my house or at my dad's house to play on it. So, yeah, and I play on it because it's fun.
Mine is a wild 2,700 hours, and it's mostly because of my sister. But I don't plan to stop until Mojang ruins the game.
What device do you guys play on and why? I play on the Nintendo Switch because I got the game for Christmas one year and it is easy to play on. I am used to the Nintendo Switch more than any other console I've used.
I use pretty much any device. I've got a Nintendo Switch, I've played on it on the Xbox a little, and...
So, I like the Xbox 360 because it has the old updates and...
I play on the PC or PS5. I grew with the PS5, so that's what I use the most.
Well, that wraps things up. Remember to buy Alex's bone meal, and thanks for listening to the Gamer Guys podcast.
See ya!